Okay, so welcome back. This is lesson 3, setting up and customizing your charts. And then we're going to have a look at opening, selecting charts and markets for charting, customizing timeframes and chart types. We've already been through that basically, but I'll go through it again just specifically for this video, and then introduction to basic chart indicators. So charts are the backbone of trading analysis. Today, we're going to learn how to open and customize the charts in TradingView. You're going to learn to select different markets, adjust the time frames, switch between chart types like candlesticks and line charts, like I showed you in the second video, but more specific just for this lesson. We'll also touch upon the basic indicators to your chart, which I'll set up my indicator again. If you're in the Satoshi trading floor, you all already have the video to show you how to do this, but I'll basically go through it and show you how to set it up, because this is going to create the setting for the foundation for detailed analysis in future lessons. Okay, so we have the home chart on TradingView. This is what we're going to complete today. We're going to go through the watch list and complete a watch list of which ones we're going to trade, and we're going to do the BTC one, a couple of ETH, and a couple of AI coins, which I've already prepared there. Okay, so this is how we get, remember, to the charts, super charts. Right, let me, oh, we've got that one off for now, so I'll show you how to install it again once we've finished the video, but for now, let's just get this underway. Okay, so first things first, let's get up our demo list. Right, let's add some symbols to it. So remember before when I said the plus sign, this will add you some tokens to it. Now it says it here clearly, add to watch list. So you add, and that will be our Bitcoin one with Litecoin. Okay, so that will be two we put in here now. And what we want to do is separate it, so we don't want just Bitcoin and Ethereum together. We'll put ETH here, and then select some ETH tokens. There we go. Okay, so we have enough charts now. We'll label this one up as Bitcoin as well. We'll select this up here. So we've now got ready to pick our charts. Okay, so that is your watch list created. Okay, so like I said before, this drop down will give us all our charts. We want to add the ones we want. So I'm going to select the 15 minutes to trade from, and then the 5 minutes to enter the charts. Okay, I've got them both here now set up. All I have to do is click on them now, and it will pick up the chart. As you can see, 5 minute, 15 minute. Now we've got the basics of the chart, and looking at the time frames, we look at chart types. So this one was where I showed you the candles before. This is the different types of charts that you can use. I told you the only ones you really need to use is this one, hollow candles, and that's really it, Heikin-Ashi. So this one, and this one. See at the top there, they give you on well what you need. So right next to the times is all your candle types. So we want to use the candles. So that is all we need to know. I showed you everything in video 2 so that you had a basics of where things were. Now it's just basically tying it in and showing you in a little bit more depth how these things work. Okay, now indicators. Like I explained before, this switches it on, this switches it off. Okay, this one gives you all the settings. So you can hide and take away all the settings. This is our market maker indicator for our market maker course. with all the settings on. Again, if you want settings on, you add the settings. If you want settings off, you take the settings off. So we want the settings on, and there we go. Higher the day, lower the day, personal week's high, month high, and then your previous month high. Okay, let's set these off. I don't want them. I only have this for people because they find it quite difficult to read the market. Okay, so we turn that off, and we want to change this by last bar. There we go. All set up now, nice and clean. We have our fair value gaps down here for bullish, fair value gaps there for bearish. Okay, so that's all that done. Now, to add another indicator, again, you could go to indicators, metrics and strategies. If you wanted to add a community script, which is all these are, these will show you, if you see this here, this will show you the source code. And if you click here, this will show you more about the plugin that you're going to add to the chart. Right, okay, so adaptive trend finder tells you what it is, who's made it, date it was updated, and then what it looks like on a chart for you to have a look at. Keywords that it's associated to, how many comments, if it's been flagged, and if it's been boosted. Then it'll have instructions for you to understand how it all works. Release notes, which will be updates by the person that's made the tool. And if you wanted to put this on your favorite indicators tab, all you have to do is click that and it will show there. This is all the code that was created in making this indicator. So if you did want to start learning code, like I did when I wanted to start building it all, then that is how you start looking at how the code is all programmed into Pine code. But again, this is not a coding program or a training series, so this is just basically showing you what it all is, what it all is, and how you use it. Okay, so we've favorited this one now. See it there with a star? We click on favorites, and that now shows up. So you don't have to go through all these. You click on favorites, you pick which one you want, and you press click. That then will show you projection of where it's going. Like I told everyone, this is going to 38,000. People don't believe me, but you will once it starts breaking the 40,000 barrier. Okay, so that is how you put a plugin on. And again, how you can change the settings. You mess around with these to find out which is the best settings for you. You check all the information because the information will tell you what it is. Well, it should do anyway. It doesn't, but never mind. And then obviously if you don't want all the fills, the lines, just the lines, and any tables, which is down here, you can have them removed. Visibility, you don't need to touch that. It's mainly just the inputs and style area that you need to have a look at if you did want to change anything. Right, okay, so that is how you do the opening and selecting markets for charting, customizing timeframes and chart types, and introduction to basic chart indicators. Now, we're not going to confuse everything. I'm not going to add extra stuff to it. I'm just going to call it quits there. This is lesson 3. In the next lesson, we will go through exploring and using indicators again, different indicators to show you how different indicators work and practical use of them. But again, it'll only be a small video because bite-sized videos after a big video, but I've just taught you everything, will help you then remember and ingrain the lesson. So I'll see you on the next video.